I think from my end, I like first of all to say that it's quite a great concern when we see like over 4 million Kenyans are food insecure. Yeah. And again, from the health perspective, looking at a quarter of the children that we have who are below 5 years are actually stunted. And the main contributor of this is food insecurity. So really, there is much that is to be done, and I would say that as the government, we've had very good strategies that have been put across, like Prof has mentioned, but it's not all about having the strategies in place, but really how far are we in implementing them. So like we have the agribusiness strategy, but looking at maybe what is put across there, coming to the ground and checking what is going on. As he's saying, there is that farmer who is in that remote area, does not even understand what is in there. And I think the main thing we have is there's lots of gaps in terms of knowledge, in terms of technology. And of course, when we have lots of gaps in knowledge in terms of something that is to be implemented, then we can say that even these strategies that we do have actually remain like things which are just in offices, just for dust to gather around. So I strongly believe that we need to come up, there should be private-public partnerships. The government needs to come out strong to look at the strategies as articulated and really come true to their word, like for example, increasing knowledge. Like in Kenya, we should have adequate, the knowledge hubs that should be there, such that if I am a farmer and I have a mobile phone, I should be able to access lots of information. Maybe my interest is maybe sweet potatoes, for example. But where do I get this information from? All these are lacking. So we need to take advantage of the technology that is already in place, leverage on what is existing, and then together come and see what you can be able, because this is not a fight that is going to be won by one person. And I like to state that as Prof has put across, we have this group, the youths. And of course, we are talking about the youths being jobless, but how much have we done to ensure that this group, we're able to capture them, to make like agriculture look very attractive to them. And then from this also, they are assisted to be able to come up with, you know, like how do they get to the market, sharing knowledge across. We could have mobile apps that can be able to distribute this information, platforms where we have knowledge. And then as well, of course, if you look at the strategy, mostly talking about coming out of the subsistence farming to actually innovative ways of farming, as well as commercialization. But the question is, how do we achieve this? So I do feel that we need to have intentional people coming together, lots of private-public partnership, and coming from an institution of higher learning, lots of research is needed. And from this research, this is where we also get the new technologies. So Prof is talking about biotechnology, but how many people understand much about it?
Exactly.
Yes, and also we are talking about farmers are struggling, for example, with having to have crops, pesticides are needed. They plant whatever they are planting, but then the output is so little. Yet we have a lot that has been going on in the country in terms of research, but dissemination of this also remains a problem. So I strongly feel that if we support research, technology is the way to go. Looking at other countries and how they have made it, if we just stick to traditional methods of doing what we are doing, then ultimately we will not get different results. So if we have to get different results, we have to get innovations. Innovations, mostly we have to have a strong base of research, and then we support this evidence and be able to ensure that we implement. And of course, that sharing of information across so that anybody in this country is able to understand exactly what is going on. So like we've had a lot of talks whereby people do not understand about, for example, genetically modified foods. Yeah. So this is a big question. So I'll say no to it, but I don't understand what it's all about. So I think these are conversations that need to be put up in every space that we have, and everybody should take advantage of it, from the political group. Of course, the government should be the key player, and as well as other private firms. And also we have the institutions of higher learning, especially should come out strong in terms of the research that is being conducted for this particular area.